to leave you a link in the description talking about the murders of Channon, C-H-A, whatever, Channon Christian and Christopher Newsom that happened in 2007. 2 white Americans killed, not just killed, brutally attacked and beaten and raped, severely tortured by 5 African Americans, 4 or 5 African Americans. Now, if that was reversed, if it was an African American couple being beaten down by 5 white Americans, that would have been all over the news. That would, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson come, oh, we got to get out there. We got to run out there. The Black Panthers will be in full effect. We need to take over this country. White people have failed us once again. That's what that would be. But because it's black on white crime, it's not racial. You guys deserved it. They deserved it. We were enslaved for years. Black on white crime, it's not racist. It's just white, or I'm sorry, in the most recent case, Mexican American on black is a crime. I mean, yeah, that's a crime, but not this. You see, but I'm not really here to talk about racism and race wars. I'm not really here to talk about that. What I'm here to talk about is the liability that these scumbags that did this travesty. Now, this is a travesty. When you read up on this shit, the things that they did to these 2 people, this is why we need laws like I'm about to tell you in this country. You see, when I become president, because I will, I am going to create more jobs by creating a program of people, trained people, that are fucking excellent, that are professionals in torturing. And people in this case that did this heinous crime to these 2 individuals are going to be sitting inside of a stadium for 30,000 people to watch be tortured to death. You see, we need to allow people, if you want to commit a crime like that, you need to be held liable for a crime that you committed. You need to be able to have the same thing that you did to your helpless victims done to you. But the only difference is we're going to have a television audience and a fucking stadium full of people cheering the people that the team that I fucking gave jobs, the people that I've given you jobs to do this to these criminals. They're going to be cheering them people on. I will create more jobs this way, and it will be fucking law. It will be justice. You see what I'm saying? Now, some people think I'm crazy, but let me tell you something. If you go out and commit a crime in the back of your head saying, you know what, man, if we get caught, man, they're going to fuck us up like this. They're going to do the same thing to us. Would you be more inclined to commit that crime? No, you wouldn't. You'd say, you know what? Don't bring no guns. Don't do this. We don't want to have this happen to us. Trust me, because these motherfuckers sitting in prison right now for life, they don't give a fuck. They're probably living better in prison right now. They love it there. But if they had to go to my stadium, facing my team of fucking torturers, in front of everybody and millions of people on TV watching them get dismembered and tortured, to suffer the same consequences that these individuals had to suffer, that I'll link you in this article, do you think they would have been more inclined to commit this crime? And it ain't even that. Maybe they still would have, but guess what? I want justice to prevail here. This is justice. Like I said, if these people were not white and they were African American, and 4 white people did this to them, it would have been all over the fucking news. In fact, the country would have been in an uproar. But how the hell can this happen? They're poor people. But now, it's no big deal. No one knows about it. Because, see, black on white crime, it's not racist. Hey, you white people deserved it, You held us enslaved for 200 years. Yeah, you deserved it. I mean, it was bound to happen. But a white on black crime, oh, man, God, you white people have failed us. That's what the Black Panthers come out. In fact, the Black Panthers, I seen a video a little bit ago that said they got a bounty on George Zimmerman now because the justice system didn't do the job. So in other words, putting a bounty in the year 2013 on an American citizen. You think that's justice? And why isn't that a crime? Why wasn't this black racist, aka Black Panther individual arrested on site for inciting a fucking bond on somebody? I mean, you're talking about, they said if If President Obama and them don't take care of it, we'll take care of it ourselves. And this guy went on to say, this racist piece of garbage went on to say that white America has failed black America. Maybe you ought to look in the mirror. You have so much hate in your heart. You have so much hate in your heart right now for white America. It's consuming you and it's fucking your life decisions up. That's the problem. See, these Black Panthers think that they can't be Mexican. They think they're impervious to being called racist. We're not racist, we're Black Panthers. No, you're fucking racist. You're just like the KKK. You're racist. Although you got a different name. You're not. The KK got some fucking backwards hillbilly fucking hilljack fucking redneck name. You got a Black Panther with a Black Panther. You know what the original Black Panthers were about? They certainly ain't about what you motherfuckers are about. In fact, I'm willing to bet you right now, if Martin Luther King is looking down right now on the Black Panthers, he's shaking his head in disgust. This isn't what Martin Luther King had envisioned when he said he had a dream. It ain't for some fucking black militant Panthers to come out here and say, we got a bounty on George Zimmerman. If the justice system fails us, we got a bounty and we will take him down. We get money from athletes. Get the fuck out of here. You're a black racist, just like the KKK members are white racists. So I want you to read that link in that description and go through that and look at the torture that these two individuals had to endure. I've never heard about this, and I've followed news for the past 10 years. Never heard about that. But if it was Trayvon Martin, you hear about it for the next 10 fucking years. It's like they're going to make a holiday, Trayvon Martin. Come on. Come on. Bottom line is, needs to stop. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, the Black Panthers, and Eric Holder should be relieved of his fucking job immediately. Oh, and by the way, I see a lot, I'm not going to tell a lie to you, I see a lot of white ass kissing going on from has-beens like Bruce Springsteen saying, well, I'm not going to play in this, I'm not going to play in the state of Florida ever again. Bruce Springsteen, I don't think anyone gives a fuck. Take your easy street game or bed and get the hell out. We don't give a flying fuck. Stevie Wonder said he's not going to play in the state of Florida again. Stevie Wonder. Last time you was relevant, I think you did a song with Michael Jackson. Hey, say something. I don't know what it was. It was fucking back in the 80s. Whatever. Bottom line is, read that link. That's the most fucking, one of the most despicable things I've seen happen to two individuals. And you know what? When I see that, that's why when I become president, I want people to be held accountable for the crimes in which manner they did. And I want them same crimes that they did to these innocent people to be brought down upon them, but magnified 10 times worse. And I want them to suffer for what they've done. It's justice. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Eye for an eye is what we need in this country. And when I become president, and I will, we're going to get an eye for an eye in this country. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm going to institute laws in this country right now that they ain't going to be. It's going to minimize crime by at least 75%. Believe me, our country's too soft on criminals. You give them 3 squares a day and a cot, put them in prison where they have access to fucking drugs, sex, whatever. It's like they're living on this fucking street all over again. Well, I'm going to put an end to that. People stand behind me for 2000, whatever the fuck it is. Like I say, I'm not really fucking into politics. But how many motherfuckers would vote for a man of my stature when I run for president? I will clean this fucking country up. Not going to be like fucking Obama. Not going to be like Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, George Bush. I will clean this. You think when I'm running president, you think I'm president, you think I'm going to worry about some deformed fucking midget over there in South North Korea, whatever the fuck, his idle threats? We will fucking take him down when I become fucking president. You see this? What kind of glue did you use? Here I am giving you props yesterday, and it's... You're kidding. It's super glue. It had to be a fucking generic brand of super glue. Because the super glue I know, they showed a guy with a hard hat on hanging upside fucking down. This is fucking ridiculous. I apologize for the inconvenience, people. I gotta go. I gotta. This is irritating. But anyway, till next time. This is fucking absurd. Look at this shit.